it so deepens my gratitude. And I'm so grateful that I'm going to bring my baby girl, my daughter in San Diego, right? What a different life she will have here in San Diego. And I feel that I'm so blessed that I have this opportunity to watch and raise my daughter in America, to live freely, right? To be whoever she wanna be. So yeah, I'm just so grateful for every moment of my life. But again, I don't take those rights and those options that my girl will have for granted.
What's going on? Wanted to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor. If you're looking for social media experts to handle your business or personal Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, Perpetual Motion Marketing is the solution you've been looking for. Hiring them is the equivalent of hiring a graphic designer, copywriter, and account manager at the fraction of the cost of just one employee. Once a month, Perpetual Motion Marketing will send you 30 days worth of custom social posts tailored to your brand for you to review and request revisions, which guarantees that you're going to love every post they create. On top of that, you get your own account manager that you can meet with anytime you want, and their customer service is phenomenal. There's a reason they only have 5-star reviews. Plus, they're going to optimize all of your social profiles, and their package includes story posts. Go to their website, perpetualmotionmarketingco.com, and book a call with them today. Tell them that I sent you, Erik Allen, and they'll give you 50% off your first month with them. Sammy, you're a realtor, you're an investor, world traveler, a blogger, Make-A-Wish grantor, host of Sammy's San Diego, and much more. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, Erik, here.
I like to kick things off by going back a bit. Where did you grow up? What was childhood like for you?
Okay, well, let me start from the beginning. I grew up in Tehran, Iran.
Okay.
It was a wonderful childhood with loving parents, really happy life. So when I turned 9, however, the rules of Islamic Republic, and I had a lot of problems with that. Let me give you one example. For instance, all of the girls are required to wear hijab on their head and cover their hair. As a little girl, I couldn't understand why I was forced to wear this, right? So from a very young age, I struggled with those restrictions on girls. So this would continue for many years as I was not able to wear a bright color that I like. As you can see, I love bright colors, right?
Yeah.
Or put a nail polish or paint my fingernails or move as freely as most of the girls and teenagers in America do it, without thinking twice. Mm-hmm. So I had a lot of struggles. For instance, authorities would cite me over tiny things like what I was wearing or why I was taking off my hijab in my car or something like that. So when I tell this to people in America, they are surprised. But that was my daily life, right? Yeah. With that said, that made me to appreciate every moment of my life today. I don't take anything for granted. So just like tiny things, when I get to wear a bright yellow dress and no one is telling me anything, right? Or when I get a chance to walk from the beach to my home with bikini, all of those little things, again, that the most people take it for granted. So as you mentioned, just right now, I'm pregnant 5 months.
Come on.
We just had a gender reveal.
And
we
it's
just
had
a gender reveal and again.
Oh, come on. That's awesome. Yes. That's amazing.
It's so, yes.
Congrats.
It's so, thank you so much. It so deepens my gratitude. And I'm so grateful that I'm going to bring my baby girl, my daughter in San Diego, right? What a different life she will have here in San Diego. And I feel that I'm so blessed that I have this opportunity to watch and raise my daughter in America, to live freely, right? To be whoever she wanna be. So yeah, I'm just so grateful for every moment of my life. But again, I don't take those rights and those options that my girl will have for granted.
That is an amazing story. Thank you for sharing that. That is so cool.
Sure.
And I'm so excited for you to have your baby girl, because that's so fun. My daughter actually turns 12 here this weekend.
Wow.
And it's like, oh man.
Happy birthday.
The time just flies. So so awesome. I wanted to ask though, because as I was doing some research on it, you actually speak 5 languages, I think you said, and then you were an international flight attendant there in a previous life. Like, why did you decide to go that route, and how long did you do that?
So as I grew up, I realized that I wanted to see other parts of world and move away and leave that country behind. So, but I knew that it's not going to be easy, because I would leave my family and friends behind, whatever I had in one, right? And also, I knew that I couldn't leave and stay living under those rules. So one of the occupation that I had in mind was to be an airplane pilot.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I love that occupation. But women in Iran are not allowed to be a pilot because of the Islamic rules, right? So my next option would be flight attendant, which I loved it so much. I wanted to see the rest of the world outside of Iran, right? And with every flight I land, I would see, I would land in a new city, a new country, and have a chance to see how different things were there. I love traveling. I love seeing different people with different cultures, with different lifestyle and different mindset. I think it opened my eyes, my heart to the new world, to love. And I realized that we are all the same and all we are coming from the same source.
Oh, I love that. I love that. What's a favorite city that you visited outside of San Diego?
Outside of San Diego. Okay. Many places I've visited. I don't know. I really like Thailand.
Oh, okay.
I really like China. I really like, I know every place I think has its own unique experience and lifestyle.
I love that. I've heard many amazing things about Thailand and just over there. How did you make that transition from flight attendant to real estate?
That's a good question. So my family owned real estate for so many years. And I've been an investor in real estate for so long. So this is my passion. And I feel blessed to help people find their beloved homes or sell their homes and realize their dreams. So this is one of their biggest transactions of their life. So they lean on me, and I think I take this responsibility very seriously. I got my MBA in marketing, specialized in digital marketing. So it was a perfect marriage between my education and my passion. So I've built an organic audience and produce content and videos for them that resonate for them. As just like you may know, my show Sammy San Diego is one example. But yeah, I think when you have a passion for something, you should pursue it, stick with it, no matter what.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so big on that. Like, people ask me all the time, like, should I start a podcast? I'm like, if you're passionate about anything, you can get on a podcast and just start talking about it, which is so cool.
Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Tranquil Turtle Massage. Tracy over there, the founder, she's a small town girl from Montana, loves God, loves her family, loves her friends, loves working out, fishing, and camping. She has a passion for helping those in need and enjoys being creative with woodworking, crocheting, healthy baking, pottery, and cooking. Look, she began her massage journey back in 2010, where she graduated from massage school up in Anchorage, Alaska. She specializes in her signature massages, the Hanu infusion and the Hanu ashiatsu, as well as the gua sha and manual lymphatic drainage. If you're looking for a massage specialist and someone who can get you feeling good, go see Tracy down at Tranquil Turtle Massage. And while you're there, check out CDA Microblading, offering Coeur d'Alene's best tattoo brows, plasma fibroblast, tightening, and PMU services right there in the heart of downtown Coeur d'Alene. Make sure you book your appointment at pnwmobilemassage.com.
But with real estate, so many people try to get into that industry, and like so many people fail as agents in that industry. And obviously you're very successful. Thank you. How have you been able to be so successful? What is it that drives you to be so successful?
I'm sure I love what I do. I helping people realize their dreams, right? One of the biggest factor in my success is that I connect with people. I connect with my client. A lot of my clients become my friends, a deeper friends after we find their perfect home or sell it to realize their new dreams, right? I think that's my secret.
I love it. I mean, housing prices, at least where I'm at, continue to go up. We're being invaded by out-of-staters all the time. Massive increase in housing market up here. I mean, what are your thoughts on the current housing market? Do you see it crashing at all, or is it just going to stay calm, or just going to continue to go up there?
I wish I had a crystal ball to tell you exactly what date or month it would happen, right? If I did, I would make a lot of money for my clients.
Totally.
But I don't see it happening anytime soon. In fact, if you look at my channel, recently I made a video about it. We are expecting in the next 12 or 18 months, the housing market to stay hot, red hot. So, you know, now, of course, anything can happen, right? But when it's in the case of simple supply and demand, and there is not enough homes for sale, and a lot of buyers competing for those homes. So I think we are likely to stay where we are for a while. And as far as the invaders, I feel you on like that, right? And I think everybody gets invaded at some point, at some level. Right? A lot of people from California, for example, they moved to other markets and ran up the prices over there. And the same things here in San Diego, everything is relative, right? We've seen a lot of buyers coming from San Francisco down to San Diego, and it has the same outcome. So I think it's the nature of the business, and it's always going to happen on some level. But I think all of us should buckle up and ready for and prepare for a hot market unless something fundamentally changes.
Yeah, you know, I heard Tony Robbins talking about, you know, there's the seasons of life, and he says that we're in winter. We're about halfway through winter right now, before we start to see anything calm down or start to mellow out a little bit. And you know, this just crazy time of the economy and all of that stuff. I wanted to go back a little bit to your show because I've watched your videos, but for people who don't know, you've got Sammy San Diego show. What are you doing on the show, and what types of things are you covering on that?
So Sammy San Diego was born out of my love for San Diego. Yes. So I love everything about San Diego. I love the weather. I love the beach. I love chill people here. I love even all of the tourists and visitors that come here and enjoy our beautiful city. So I decided to make a show highlighting the beauty of our paradise, right? I'm taking the viewers and audience to the hidden gems and showing them the best and famous landmarks of our beautiful San Diego, because it's really, really beautiful. We do have paradise in our backyard. So it's easy to highlight the city. And on the other hand, I think it helps me to connect with a lot of people, local people, out of state, out of town people, right? When they see a hike or a hidden gems, okay, I said, okay, you know what? Maybe one day this is going to be my home. Maybe one day I'm going to move and live here. So it's been a nice experience for me. I really like to mention that my husband, Adam, helped me a lot to create this content for Sammy San Diego.
Oh, amazing.
And then my friends on social media, organically, I was able to create a grassroots campaign to blast it out with my friends' help. So I'm really, really grateful for everyone who helped me with Sammy San Diego. And I think whoever want to check it out, I hope they check it out. It's on all of social media channels, on YouTube, and the handle is San Diego Sammy, Sammy with double M and I.
Yes, and I'll put all the links to it too. I think it's so good. Did I see you flying in a helicopter on one of your videos?
Yes,
Are you
yes.
a pilot now?
I give a tour of San Diego. Yes, I normally, when I have some of my clients, I take them tour of San Diego from above to realize the city, they realize the location, the geography and everything. So I realized that why not I do it in my show and show it San Diego from above to my audience. And I think a lot of people loved it.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. It's so cool. What would you say is your definition of success? We all have kind of different definitions, but what's your definition of success?
That's a good question. I think being of service and truly helping people while you're achieving your own goals. And also, I think making difference in people's life. That's a real success.
I agree 100%. You know, I think for me, I every year I give myself a word. You know, last year was just about kind of getting my name out there and just making a presence known. And this year I just changed the word to impact. I want to make a bigger impact in 2022 than I did in any previous year, and just help out as many people as I can.
Beautiful.
And I think you've done that with the Make-A-Wish or Make-A-Wish grantor. Like, how did you get involved with Make-A-Wish, and what type of wishes have you been able to
Okay, so a friend of mine kept telling me about her experience helping children with their wishes. So I made a point to join Make-A-Wish Foundation. I think granting these children wishes is one of the most rewarding things that I do for my people in my community. And by the way, I get a lot out of it. Okay. I get to see their smiles when their wishes come true or they realize their dream, right? And I learned a lot from these children. They are truly strong. They taught me a lot. I learned how to live my life every moment of my life, to be helpful for the future, to be present, right? I hope one day every kids in the world realize how strong they are and how they can achieve whatever they put their mind in, and the universe send it their way.
Oh, so good. So good. It's so cool to see kids just light up. You know, I've seen the videos of wishes being granted, and to be a part of that, man, I can't imagine. You know, there was a time where my wife and I, when we were first married, we spent the first 5 years just us before we had kids. And two of those, during those 5 years, we went down to Mexico twice, and we built homes for families that literally went from dirt floor. And then over the weekend, we would build them a home, and they got to put a lock on the door and mattress and stuff like that. You know, it was cool to see these kids, like, they were happy when we got there, like, you know, living on dirt floor and things like that. And then at the end, when they get a bed and they get toys and they get a lock on the door, man, you know, we're all standing around thinking that we're blessing them, but they are blessing us so much, just being there. We're all standing around booger crying, you know, trying to like say, oh man, this is awesome, you know?
Yes.
But it's so cool to see those kids light up. I like to finish my show with a fun question. I'm a big music guy, so I love to ask the question, like, what's a big, a favorite type of music for you? Or do you have a favorite band that you like to listen to?
Oh, Imagine Dragon is my favorite, but in general, I love music and I love dancing.
Okay.
So that's my everyday 15 minutes show, at least at home, for my husband, my friends. You know, everyone knows I love music and I love dancing.
Yes. And your husband, I got to give a shout out to him because he's such a cool dude. I had the opportunity to meet him back in July. Great dude. So I'm super stoked for you guys. Sammy, it's such an honor to have you on my show. You're an absolute world changer. You need to be sharing your story more. And man, I think people need to go check your show out and be following you. Thank you for taking the time. It's truly an honor.
Sure. It's my honor. Thank you so much, Erik, for having me. Looking forward to meeting you soon here, seeing you here in San Diego.
Thank you so much for checking out the show today. I wanted to just take one quick second of your time to point you to erikallenmedia.com. I have a ton of free and paid content on our resources tab. Click on that. Tons of books, tons of websites you can go check out. Some secret websites in there as well for you. But listen, I am available for hire for anything from product videos to content videos, review videos. I do a lot of how-to and explainer type videos, box opening videos for brands. I also do laser engraving for anything that's wood product. So if you need some, coasters made or fun tags or something like that, shoot me a DM. Happy to help you out. You can check out some of my work on our YouTube channel there. Really appreciate you checking out the show today. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing day.